Insurance is super frustrating. Today is the day. It's Monday. Lights are going in. I'm gonna work on that right now, but it's also more of a challenge, and we'll do that. We'll make it happen. All right, let's let it sit here for a while, okay? Okay. Look what showed up today.
Oh my God! This is awesome! Done.
Now you don't have to do anything the rest of the week, unless they give you more. Yeah. All right, we are on the way to school. It is Monday. How you guys doing?
And it's too dark out.
Yeah. So it's very dark. We're not used to this. It was actually when we got the truck, it was completely dark. But the
yes,
sun's
we
coming up
are.
quick. We woke up about 5 something today. You know, the clock says 6 or whatever, but it was really like 5 something. So we were tired. Kids definitely did not want to go up. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so tired. That's why I didn't get up.
Yeah.
Maliyah, get up.
Shea was up a lot last night. We both got up with them. Yeah, and Andrea. So it was another long night for all of us. So just got back in the house. On the way home, after dropping the kids off, I was calling places to try to get Shea in somewhere. The first one I called was the one that the hospital recommended. They don't take his insurance, but I was like, you know what, we'll pay whatever we need to pay just to get this thing out of his ear and get him feeling better and all that. So I went ahead and scheduled with them. The earliest, unfortunately, they have is in 4 days. 4 days from now. I said, all right, let's get on the schedule. I'm gonna call some other places. And they said if they get any cancellations that they will call us and we'll try to, you know, obviously we'll squeeze in that spot if we can. That's where I started. I called my ENT, and they said that we can't do self-pay because he has insurance, which I didn't know that was a thing, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't know. So I said, okay, well, that's a dead end. Moved on to the next thing, and I called the original ENT or whatever in his insurance network, and I just sat on the phone with them for like 20 minutes, and they just said that they're booked out for the next 3 days, but they're gonna try to figure out a way to squeeze him in, and they will give us a call back. So we're right back to square one with them because that's what they said last Wednesday, and we never even got a call back. So I kind of tried to, you know, relay to them the urgency here and frustration. So hopefully this time we'll actually get a call back. If not, at least we have one set up for a couple days from now, and I'm just glad that he every time I ask him, he says like, yeah, I feel good, my ear doesn't hurt and stuff like that. So it sounds like it's not getting any worse. You know, obviously I want to get it out as soon as possible, but I'm just saying, like, if we have to wait till Thursday, then it is what it is. You know, insurance is super frustrating. I've always disliked insurance, and you know, like a lot of things growing up, you're like, oh man, I got to do this, and you do it, and you're like, that's not that bad. With insurance, it's always been annoying for me. Always. It's always been either I had insurance and I never used it, so I paid a bunch of money and I never used it, or I said, all right, I'm not gonna have insurance this year, I'm just gonna skip it. And then I had to go to the doctor a bunch. So I don't know, it's just, insurance is annoying. And then when you do have it, they'll say, yep, you got your deductible and all this and that and all those things. You guys know about all that. I don't know. It's just frustrating. I've never had a really good view on insurance, honestly. Today is the day. It's Monday. Lights are going in. I'm gonna work on that right now. I was just getting started on this project, and Andrea called me, and she's at work right now. She's actually on break. I talked to her earlier about the whole situation with Shea, and she said she's gonna call them again, and we have an appointment for tomorrow morning at 8:30, but it's not in our city. It's in a different city, so we have to drive about an hour, maybe more. So it's exciting that we can get it done tomorrow, but it's also more of a challenge, and we'll do that. We'll make it happen. Obviously right there, I got some work to do. I just taped up the dimmer switch for now, and it runs through an extension cord. And the LEDs didn't quite make it because you can only cut them at a certain spot. And it wasn't perfect, but it's really close. I'm not dwelling on it. It's not a big deal. It looks fine to me, especially in this corner. I like how it's the way it looks. You know, the light kind of goes up onto the ceiling and onto the wall. I like that look too. When I was putting them up, I was a little worried. The way it was looking with the, let's see if I can aim it up. With the gap between the ceiling and the LED strip, you can see there's like a real small dark blue spot there. But anyways, it looks more visible with the light off. And I was a little worried. I was like, this is gonna look a little cheesy. But now that they're on, I like it. It looks good. The blue is a lot lighter looking now. It was so, without the lighting in here, it looks so dark. I mean, I guess it makes sense, light and dark. But anyways, the feel in here is a lot lighter mood. I keep using the word light, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm happy with it. What is it, bud? Dinosaur egg? You wanna open it? All right, here. Ready? You got it open?
Yeah, I'll cut it.
All right, here. All right, now I'm gonna hold it out and you cut it, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Oh, cut. Oh, you started. Hang on. All right, there it is. I'll hold it. I'm gonna put the egg in the water. Drop it in slow, so it doesn't splash everywhere. There you go. All right, let's let it sit here for a while, okay?
Okay.
What's in there?
The
Let's see what's in there. It tells you how to do it. Is there dinosaurs? Oh, there they are. All right. So now we're gonna get one of those dinosaurs, huh? Look what showed up today.
Oh my God.
Look, there's no cord.
Yeah.
Now you can play without a cord there, bud. You want to test it out? All right. All right, here you go.
Cut it?
No, not yet. Here. You want to do
Wait, I want to do it. Yay.
it? Careful, don't cut your finger off. Now you put the scissors in there. Okay, now cut it.
Okay.
Okay, now put it in the water
It's a
slowly.
hard one.
Slowly drop it in the water.
It's a hard one.
Okay, now leave it there. We're gonna let it soak for a little while. And in the meantime, you take this out and see what you can get.
It's a cheat sheet.
What's it gonna be, bud?
It's gotta be a dinosaur egg. Oh!
Whoa, gems, huh?
You gotta
Which
get.
one do you think you're gonna get?
I don't know.
We'll see.
These are my 4 favorite colors.
We'll see. We'll see what you get.
Petrified wood.
I want to see.
I'm not that happy.
Take it out. I want to see. You're not gonna be happy?
No.
Well, guess what? We have another one. You can try another time.
Yay!
So.
I wanna do it right now.
No. So Maliyah's not happy because it just looks like a rock, and I think it's supposed to maybe be petrified wood, and it had like a artificial like glaze on it to make it shiny, but I think it just came off. Maybe it's old or something, or maybe there's a chemical reaction in the egg or whatever you want to call it, the rock, and I think that may have removed it. So it just right now it just looks like a rock that you find in like a garden or something. So which one do you think it is? This is what it looks like.
Tell it in the comments.
And
that
here
walk it.
is your choices.
Tell in the comments where that walk it.
Kind of looks like that, but I think that's actually more like concrete looking.
Tell in the comments what. Hey, Daddy.
Yeah, what's up, bud?
Tell in the comments that walk is. This walk is.
Okay. I like it, bud. Good idea. So our family is big fans of butternut squash. Maliyah likes it. Andrea and I like it. Shea doesn't really like it anymore. But when he was a newborn, when he was a baby, when he could eat baby food, we gave him so much of it. He loved it. He would eat it. That was like one of his favorite foods that's butternut squash. He would always tear it up. But now his taste buds are changing. He doesn't like it at the moment, but I think he'll like it again. What do you think? You think Shea will like this one day again? You remember we used to eat it all the time when he was a baby? You don't remember that? You were pretty young. You probably didn't pay attention. But anyways, we're having it as a side to dinner tonight.
Greg The green grins at the
What you just saw was Maliyah doing her homework. She's still working on reading. She's doing really good. She's progressed so much. She's gotten so much better at it pretty quickly, actually. For a subject that she really dislikes. She really doesn't like reading at all. She's huge on math, loves math, but she does not like reading. She's had a lot of progress, and lately I've told you about how we're kind of cutting down on tablet time. And we also trying to implement more, like, you gotta earn these privileges. Like Shea, he likes to play the video games a lot, and I'll have him go clean up. He made a mess to clean it up, and we got to play video games. And then tonight, Maliyah wanted to have like soda water. She really likes them. And I said, all right, well, if you want it, you know, it's a privilege, you gotta earn it. She normally has a week to do her homework, or 4 days. It's like a reading thing, which reads sentences, and then she has to draw a picture of what the story is about. So it's like comprehension. Normally she'll like just read it on Monday, if that. You know, sometimes she's like, I'm not going to do it till Tuesday. It depends on how busy we are. So, all right, if you do it all tonight, you read it and draw, then you can have that. And she said, okay. And she went right to it. She's working on it now. So we'll see if she gets the drawing part done and earns it. So I'm pretty sure there's a bug under my shirt right now. It's like right on my back. What is that? There's a bug. It's a bug. Get the fly swatter. Oh, it's a Shea. It's a Shea.
I'm doing my homework.
Oh, you're almost done. Look at that. You're earning that drink, aren't you? Knocking it out. Look at you. One night. See how fast you can do your homework if you put your mind to it?
Done.
Now you don't have to do anything the rest of the week. Unless they give you more. Alright, you ready? Behind door number 2. Oh, no, oh, door number 3. You got it. What flavor is it? What is it?
It's like
How do you say that?
oh. Please hurry
What
up.
does it start with?
G. I'm not ready to read.
Guava.
I'm not
Your
ready.
hand's freezing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guava. She was trying to like do handstands in the house, and that's something big that I've been like, you're not allowed to do that in the house. You can do it in the playroom when there's nobody around, but not in the house, just because the one time when she tried to do a trick like that and ended up kicking Andrea in the face and breaking her nose, you know, it's just not safe. I've told her, don't do it in the house, and over like the last week, she's been doing it more and more. Like, she was good for a while, but more recently, she's been doing it in the living room. It's like once a day or once every other day. I'm like, well, yeah, remember what I said, no handstands. You're gonna have to go to timeout if you can't listen. And she did it again today, and I said, all right, well, you're just gonna have to go to timeout because you're not giving any warnings and it's not working. So go sit in timeout for 1 minute, think about it, and you can come back out. And she got very upset about that. She did not want to go, and I was like, so I had to talk with her, you know, reassure her. It's just because, you know, you gotta be safe. You can't do that stuff. You don't want anybody else getting injured, and there's a place for that, and it's not in the living room. Anyways, the point I was trying to get to is lately when she gets very upset, she's been getting a piece of paper, and she'll write on the piece of paper her feelings. All right, I got it. It's right here. And she wrote, Dad, I am so sorry. I did not, I can't read the end, but she tried to cram it in. You can't read it. I don't remember what she said it said, but there's also an inside, and it has like a picture and everything. But anyways, I think it's really cool. We both, Andrea and I, think it's really cool. And we said we think it's really awesome, and we're proud of her because what she's doing with these is she's communicating, and that's the biggest part to dealing with issues with people is communication. That's always the best thing you can do is communicate. This is her way of communicating, is writing notes. So it's not the first one I've had. I've had one that was she was very upset with me for going to timeout, but then we verbally communicated after that, and we talked it out, and we were fine. I think it's really cool that she's putting her feelings on paper and communicating with us. I'm really happy about that because that's big, especially for her. She has got a kind of a short fuse and gets upset easily on some things, and it's good for her to communicate with us the things that are bothering her, so then that way we can explain what we can do to help her to help herself. That's enough of my ranting, but I just thought it was probably the coolest thing today, honestly, was that. I mean, I don't want her to be upset and have to go to timeout and all that, but the fact that she's communicating like that it's huge. It's awesome.